boys and girls, boys and girls. How you doing? How you doing? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, everything sounds good. I hope everything sounds good. Sound check 1, 2, 3. Sound check. Testing the mic. Testing the mic. This is Blanco and this is AB. Welcome to my channel. Whatever brought you here, I hope you find the reason. Let's get into it. You know why you're here? You're here to check out the chart with me. You're here to see if there's anything nice on the charts. And we're just gonna have, little talks. Little talks. Nothing crazy. So how was yours day? How was, you know, your Monday? My Monday, crazy. Ronaldo just lost. Cristiano Ronaldo just lost. Spain 1-0. And now chance and the opportunity he had to win the World Cup is basically gone. I mean, life goes on. He's somebody who has done great and amazing things. You guys should excuse me. I'm gonna go off frame for a bit because I need to get water to drink. But you'll be able to hear my voice while I get water. So as I was saying, he's an amazing player, proving himself multiple times. Times without numbers. There's always turned up. Most people consider him to be the best in the world. I mean, a lot of people consider him to be the best in the world because he has the most fan base. That's Ronaldo for you. So, how was yours day now? Type in the comments, type in the chat, as there was quite intriguing about your day. You feeling me? Yeah, I'm sure you're feeling me. So, let's get into looking at the charts. Yeah, let's get into looking at the charts. We are gonna start with jump 10. Jump 10. Now, we haven't really gotten uh, any significant entry for my strategy on jump 10 even up until now. I mean, now it's kind of looking like it. Let's see what we can get from here. Let's see what we can get from here. This place looks like a kind of a key level. Let me just mark it out. Then let me zoom in. That place looks like a key level, guys. Let's see what we can find here. Now, since this is on the 1 hour, if I'm looking for an entry, a reversal entry, which is very unlikely, I'm gonna need this chart to do this. Like this. Something like this, even at the smallest bit. Give me so I can enter and look for an entry. But that's very much unlikely to happen. That's very unlikely it's gonna happen. So the best thing that I'm gonna say that's probably gonna happen would be here. Just wait and see. In case if you didn't know, waiting. In case if you didn't know, waiting is an important part in trading. You can't be a good trader without learning the art of it, which is also known as the art of patience. You need to develop a thick skin to be able to wait, have patience, and look at things, analyze things so they can give you the best results. Don't just rush into it. And being a trader, funny, the good thing about being a trader is it's gonna trickle down into a lot of aspects of your life too. Meaning that the fact that once you learn patience on the chart, it's gonna make you a patient person. Period. You feel me? So it's not just only I'm just patient only when it comes to trading. If you don't become a patient person, period, you're not gonna be patient trading. So when you develop that, let's say, attitude or behavior, you become a patient person, period. And yeah, that's it. Let's look at um let's look at jump 25. Jump 25 index. Yeah, I've been saying I wanted a good move, but I'm saying I wanted a move that went as high as this arrow and got here. I wanted a move that went as high as this arrow and then came back. But no, it didn't give us that. Now it's giving us something. Let's look at it. Giving me something. It's giving me something. Now let's look at it now and analyze. Now if we look at this market, like it's ranging. It looks like it's ranging. It doesn't look like it has any clear direction yet. So what I would say to do or to look at is this from this point. What is this point to here? It's giving me something to look at. Let me explain what it is to you guys. Now, if you know there is like a support here, probably a resistance here. Not too consistent. Not too consistent. There's a resistance here and like a support. Not too consistent. Because you see it broke out, it came SMC boys will say took liquidity and whatever the case may be. So what I'm seeing as probably an opportunity would be that it keeps coming to the downside. Keeps on coming to the downside. Not coming to the downside. And once it does that, we're just gonna look for a simple or wait rather for a simple break and retest. Once it breaks it and it comes back, touch it, we are finding our way in, boys. We're finding our way in. And the reason why I have that bias is because we have been on a downtrend for the longest. If you look, this line is a target. I'll take that line as a target. Let me show you. Yes, I take the line as a target because price wants to come here. Price wants to come here. Wants to come to this bad boy. This line is like a target. So basically, the biggest bias you have here is there. I mean, once in a while you can see a couple buying opportunity. But your biggest bias or what you should be looking at mostly is selling. Because we can see that price wants to come to. Price did all this Price did all this mumbo jumbo here, went up, did all this mumbo jumbo, and it's coming back down. We see the direction that it wants to come in. We can easily just capitalize on taking it, and like selling till it gets here. Feeling me? Yeah. Let me. Yeah, that's why I have a bias to sell. So, but as I said, one thing I've been waiting for is for it to break, then retest the zone for me to enter. So break and retest is one of the things I also, but I have kind of like a nuance to it, meaning that I don't trade every break and retest. People trade consolidation break and retest. We trade like this one now will be a ranging break and retest. When it has gone like also a consolidation. When I see consolidation and ranging, two different things. I see ranging as when it's moving. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, in case if you are much smarter, much knowledge on it than me in the terms and terminologies. I see ranging as it's moving, but it's not. Let me draw what I see ranging as, so that you guys can understand what I'm saying. This is what I see ranging as. I see ranging as something like this. This is what I see as a ranging market. Something like this. Okay, let me just end it there. This is what I see as a ranging market. Feel me? It's moving, but it's not really moving in a particular direction. But then consolidation will just be up like this, like full, like real consolidation. This is why I believe to be as. If you understand what I'm saying. I feel like ranging can have movements here and there. And sometimes it will look like it's going down, but then it doesn't go down for long. And then it looks like it's going up, but then it doesn't go up for long. But then that's me. That's what I see ranging as. When I see the market is ranging, in case you hear me see the market is ranging, this is what usually something like this is a picture of what's in my head. Then consolidation is something like this. Yeah. Now I'm not using the exact you know textbook definition, but I'm using what should I say I think it is. Right, I'm not quoting off any book, I'm not quoting off of any you know source. I'm saying that's how ranging is. But I to me, when I'm saying the market is ranging, that's what I'm referring to. When I'm saying the market is yeah, we should be looking for a what you will call it. We should be looking for a sell opportunity when the market does that thing that he wants. So the next thing will be to go into jump 50. Are there any chiropractor in Nigeria? Good one. I need bodily adjustments, please. I feel stiff in my right neck around this part. Yeah. Okay. This is jump 50. This is jump 50. Now, kind of an interesting move, I will say actually. Because let me show you what it looks like on the 4 hour. I remember what it looks like on the 4 hour. That's quite interesting. Yeah, it has been coming from a very high move. Zoop came from a high move. It went all the way up. All the way up. Now it looks like it's gonna come all the way down. Looks like it wants to do all this down thing. But what we should be trying to look to get, what we should be trying to look as an opportunity to get would be this. We'll be getting, because trade doesn't move in a straight line. The market doesn't move in a straight line necessarily. It doesn't always move in a straight line. So we are looking to find best point of entries. Yes, that's the word. We're looking to find best point of entries. This market doesn't move in a straight line. And this is one of the best points of entry. Yes, we'll be doing like a break and retest entry here. Now, it's very unlikely. I'm just say this. It's very unlikely the price will come to this point because it's far capitalized on the sell. That's the best place for us to enter. Because anyway, we might enter like as the way it is now. As the way it is now, we might enter here and they just continue selling. We're lucky, good and fine. But for the best place to look out for to enter would be this zone here. And as I brought up my Fibonacci, it fell in the 50 to 60% range. Beautiful. A lot of traders know that as a golden zone, or the or whatever nickname they give it. A lot of them call it the golden zone. So 50 to 60% range is what we should be looking at. Let me delete this. Fibonacci. And to be honest, if I'm being honest, because I know how jump series move to a degree, it's very unlikely. Me, I'm saying this is just me guessing now. This is just a guess. It's very unlikely it's going to go here. Very, 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 very much unlikely that it's going to go here. I wish I had another screen so I can be seeing in case if somebody dropped the chat in the chat box. But I'm not worried about that for now because I want to use my mouth and say I know nobody is in the chat, but I'm not gonna worry about that for now. I'm growing my setup. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna build. Don't worry. Don't worry. You see my setup. You'll be marveled. I mean, it's not gonna be anything crazy. It's just gonna be simple. But I'm working towards building my setup. A lot of the things I want to buy for the setup, I need to order them from like US Amazon. So it's gonna be quite a while before they get here. For the things I'm gonna buy here, they're gonna come quick. So yeah, you guys will see me in a different setup. Although I kind of like this. I like this. It's very cozy, don't you think? Very cozy. It's very this setup is actually very chill. I'm literally just in a space in my house, just to get a one corner for myself so I can use to record. It looks very nice. It looks very chill. It looks very intimate. Like I'm talking with you all. Like we're in the same space. We're having a talk. We're having no, not a table talk. We're having a parlor talk, living room discussion. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I find it very unlikely that price will get there. So let's move on to the next one. So you don't write it down. We are looking at somewhere in jump N and somewhere in jump 50. This is jump 75. Yeah, I don't see anything good here. I don't see anything good here. So I'm gonna just go up onto the next one, which is jump 100. Do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi. So jump 100. Here we go. We've done a lot of a lot of analysis on jump 100 over the. So this place we were anticipating, it didn't really work out. Thank God I said monitor if you're gonna enter or not. But it didn't work out. And is there any reason why I think it didn't work out? No. Like I said, that wasn't my normal strategy. So yeah, wasn't. It looked like something that would work out. If I'm being honest, at least when it got up onto it looked like something that would. Yeah, the market is a respecter of nobody. He does what he wants to do, and you all need to adjust. So now, getting close to this key level here, then I'm trying to understand what this move is. That's jump series. Making some kind of unprecedented move. Like, what's this? What's this? Put it back here. What's that? What's that? So you did like an unprecedented move, yeah? Can't really make too much of what that move is. The only thing I can just say is probably like a zone here. And then maybe when it breaks and it's gonna retest it. That's a maybe because why should I call it a maybe? Okay, I'm calling it maybe because since we had a reversal here, you might want to just stop here and continue buying. I want to stay here, continue buying to the upside. That's why I said it's a maybe if it's gonna sell. So I think we should stay 50-50, quite open on both ends. We'll be looking for see if it's gonna be a buy opportunity and or a sell opportunity. Why did I say and or? Because we should be looking for a buy opportunity or a sell. This is how that's so funny. Lots of family. I see you're bored. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. You're gonna need to walk past the camera anyway. We're looking at 4-1 as it is. Paris. So this is what we're looking at. Now, let me try and have a stronger bias. See if it's gonna be a sell or a buy. I want to see where this thing is. Yeah, this thing looks like it wants to buy. But see, looks like he wants to. Look here. Came here, did his thing, already wanted to start a buy. He already initially wanted to start a buy from me. Now it got to this point and then sold off and then covered to that exact same point. And then did what? Did almost the exact same thing he just did previously from getting here. So my bias is strongly now. Now we strongly buy. Now my bias is strongly a buy. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna maybe probably shift this inside. Do this inside it. I'm like 70-30% sure it's gonna be a buy. So I'm 70-30% sure it's gonna be a buy. And it's very, very interesting that we've seen mostly break and retest today. Mostly break and retest. If you still remember the first one, kind of like from a what was the first one? Yeah, I forgot. I'm lost. I'll just go over the charts again and participate. But yeah, my bias is strongly the buy. Now, am I 100% correct? Nope. But that's the bias I have, taking what I see into consideration. Trying to be careful with my speech because when I say everything, there might be some things I miss because what I see as a trader may be different from what another trader sees. Noticed people who trade, people who trade using SMC, they see SMC traders, they see a lot of things. They see crazy things. There's one time one of them I was speaking with one of my friends I was speaking with was explaining to me what like let's call turtle soup. Turtle soup. What is a turtle soup and trading? Please, please, what is turtle soup? And how does that have anything with trading? But somehow it makes sense to them. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Nothing I can say to that. Yeah, I'm not one of them that's gonna be doing the turtle soup analysis or whatever the case may be. I'm sure some of you that heard about that trade SMC understand the turtle soup. So it's confirmed that this will probably be no, it's confirmed, it's not confirmed. My bias is 70-30 that this is gonna be a buy. So before it confirms, we're gonna need to wait a couple hours because this is a 1 hour chart. Trade. I'm a let's say day trader. No, I'm an intraday trader. Intraday. How do you pronounce it? Intraday or intraday? I'm an intraday trader. I'm an intraday trader. So meaning that my trade setup and execution and waiting takes more than a day. Usually takes a day or more than a day. Not not something that happens within minutes. It doesn't happen like for example scalpers. They wait for a trade in like 5-10 minutes. Everything aligns, they enter and they're done in like another 5 or 10 minutes or 20 minutes thereabout. So within like 1 hour, a scalper is probably taking a trade, at least a trade, or maybe even two. But a day trader will probably trade like wait probably a whole day, then take his trade, and he ends that day. Intraday trader and wait the same around the same time for a trade to play out, and then execution included will be probably be entering the next day. So a lot of times you see me, I'm waiting for a setup. The setup can maybe take half a day, like in 24 hours, probably take like 15 hours to go through, and then execution when you enter the trade, probably taking like another 20 or another 24 hours. So it's like 24 hours plus 15 hours, already going to like 2 days. So yeah, you wait for like 2 days. I've been in a trade that took like 4 days to play out. That's crazy. 4 days. I was waiting for you for like 4 days. Yeah, so I mean, you need to know what works with your temperament. I don't think I'll be that type of person. I don't think that I am that type of person that wants to be entering trade. I want to be a scalper. There's always entering trades here and there. And to be a scalper, I believe you need extreme discipline unless you're gonna lose money majority of the times. And I strongly believe that not a lot of scalpers are profit, profitable because not all of them and discipline themselves to not always take trades. Because as a scalper, you are always going to see trades. In 4 hours in a day, you trade on the minute, you trade on 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, maybe 30-minute time frame. You are seeing trades your trading opportunity will come definitely at least twice in a day, if it's not more. So I believe as a scalper you need very, very serious discipline and time restrictions on yourself. I'm only gonna trade on this time. That's where it's gonna be able to be profitable. But if you don't have that, you're very, very, very likely to not be profitable as a scalper. I'm very sure that pretty much more unprofitable scalpers than there are profitable scalpers. It's when you start getting to the day trading and the intraday trading. What's the other name that you call them? Swing trading. Thank you very much. Thank you. When you start getting into day trading, intraday trading, or swing trading, swing traders I can't do swing trading. I don't think my patience level has got up. Swing traders can be in a trade for 2 weeks, but then you need like crazy capital, crazy lot size to be able to be a swing trader and see reasonable, you know, monies. When you're dealing with small, the smaller your money, the closer you are to being a scalper or a day trader. So yeah, swing traders are the ones that have like crazy amount of money, like $200,000, and they can sit in a position for like 2, 3 months. No, not two. Yes, there is a famous swing trader that's online that sits on a trade for about like a month, 2 months. It's on one trade. Crazy. And a lot of these big investors, they are also called. You can also consider them swing traders because they invest in a stock or they invest in a what's it called in an asset. Invest in stock, invest in an asset, and they just leave it 6 months, a year, 2 years, whatever the case may be, till they're ready to sell it off. I think we can also consider them as swing traders, or maybe we call them investor traders. Those are the big boys, the boys that be moving the markets. They buy stocks to like $8 million, whatever the case may be. But we were still managing our small $1,000, our small $100, our small dollars. I can't kill ourselves now. We're gonna get there very soon. So yes, that's it, boys. I should have ended the stream by now. Should have ended the stream by now. Many minutes have we gone? How many minutes have we gone into the stream? Roughly 30 minutes. So I think I'm gonna probably end the stream around now. Oh yeah, Bible reading. Thank you very much for reminding me. Although I know you didn't remind me. Thank you very much. We need to read the Bible. Now, and after we read the Bible, I'm gonna do my ad video again. Somebody tell me also, what is the easiest way I'll leave that question. That's a question I will ask. That's a question I will ask another day. Yeah, so let's read the Bible. Let me leave my background music on. We read. Unto God. We're reading Hebrews, right? Hebrews chapter 3. We give thanks to Jehovah. To Jehovah. As we sing, as we begin to God. Okay. Hebrews chapter 3. I hope you guys can see well enough. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you that we're able to read your word. Today we thank you because you are the Alpha and the Omega, beginning and the end, the one who is to come. Thank you for today. Thank you for everything that we're able to experience, everything that we're able to achieve, everything that we're able to do. That is by your will, by your power, not of our own doing, not by our Lord Jesus, as we go into your word, we pray that you open our minds up to understand, that you open up our hearts, learn, that you open up our emotions, our feelings, oh God, to see the depth of what you are written in your word. Father, we ask and pray in Jesus' name. Amen. Let me make sure it's in King James. New King James. I'm a fan of the thous and the therefores and the other things. If I'm a fan of it. And I really can't do other translations if you feel me. Therefore, holy brothers and sisters who share in the heavenly calling, fix your thoughts on Jesus, whom we acknowledge as our high priest, as our apostle and high priest. He was faithful to the one who appointed him, just as Moses was faithful in all God's house. Jesus has been found worthy of greater honor than Moses, just as the builder of a house has greater honor than the house itself. Wow, that's beautiful. For every house is built by someone, but God is the builder of everything. Moses was a faithful servant in all God's house, bearing witness to what would be spoken by God in the future. But Christ is as faithful as the Son over God's house, and we are his house. And if we indeed hold firmly to our confidence and hope in which we glory, warning against unbelief. So, as the Holy Spirit says, today, if you hear his voice, do not harden your hearts as you did in the rebellion during times of testing in the wilderness, where your ancestors tested and tried me, though for 40 years they saw what I did. Hmm. Speaking about when Moses and the children of Israel were in the wilderness. This is why I was angry with that generation. I said their heart is always going astray, and they have not known my ways. So I declared on oath in my anger, they shall never enter my rest. See to it, brothers and sisters, that none of you has a sinful, unbelieving heart that turns away from the living God, but encourage one another daily, as long as it is called today, so that none of you may be hardened by sin's deceitfulness. We have come to share in Christ, if indeed we hold our original conviction firmly to the very end. As as has just been said, today if you hear his voice, do not harden your heart as you did in the rebellion. Who were they who heard and rebelled? Were they not all those Moses led out of Egypt? And with whom was he angry for 40 years? Was it not with those who sinned, whose bodies perished in the wilderness, and to whom did God swear that they would never enter rest, if not to those who disobeyed? So we see that we are not able to enter. Oh, so we see that they were not able to enter because of their unbelief. Jesus is Lord. Father, we thank you for reading. Standing. Jesus' name. Amen. Wow, this is interesting. And as the heading says, on this last part, warning against unbelief. And let me switch off this. This is something I probably want to click. Okay. You know, this belief of a thing is very powerful. And I'm gonna deviate for a while and talk about it. It's not just only in Christianity or in Christendom. I believe is actually powerful. Even as a trader, your belief is powerful. I'm sure you may have come across a lot of creators who be like, before I got to this place where I was, I had to believe and know within myself that I can do it. Yeah. I mean, some of them end up getting where they are by using like AD means, selling, um, promoting wherever they are promoting. That's like shady. But even outside trading, there are a lot of people who outside trading, outside Christianity now. A lot of people will say belief is one of the most powerful things you can have for yourself to be able to make it as a tool for you to be able to make it. Because no matter what you do, if you don't believe that you're going to be able to do it, you won't be able to do it. And work hard very well. But one thing that can be missing from you is the belief that you're able to give. And then all of a sudden, you start derailing, start digress. Should I say digress? I don't want to say digress. You start degenerating. What I mean by that is that your belief can serve as a source for you to work harder get what you want. When you don't have belief, even if you're working hard, your lack of results is gonna make you regress. You understand what I'm saying? Gonna make you regress on your hard work. And so you won't be able to push yourself anymore because you don't believe you can do it. You won't be able to work hard anymore because you don't believe you can do it. And I'm gonna give a segue into this soccer match, into what soccer is football. I'm gonna give a segue into football. I strongly believe that this Portugal team that lost today, other than we the fans, a handful of us not believing that Portugal was gonna win. I'm sure some of the Portuguese players too were not believing that they were gonna win. And they did well. They did beautifully well. They held their ground for 90 minutes. 90 minutes of the game, they held their ground. And then what happened? One small space. One small space led to a goal on the 91st minute. That was very sad. Because I strongly think that if they all had that belief they were going to win, they would have struggled to win. They would have struggled to do more. I don't want to go too much into their statistics, but their shots on target weren't really there. Their shots on target weren't there. Their aggressiveness to the opponent side of the post wasn't really there. I think they were trying to play safe, and they did play safe. Their defense was top notch, top notch. So that's why I can say that a lot of them didn't believe they were going to. They allowed the Spanish team, allowed the Spanish team to have that belief over it. Belief is very necessary, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, in every aspect of your life, not even just trading, even outside, you know, what we would consider Christianity, because there's nothing that involves football and Christianity, unless, I mean, God is involved in everything in our life, but you kicking a ball and you trying to score goals, it's not necessarily, what I say, them practice. I think that's a phrase I'm trying, or the sentence I'm trying to come up with. So this belief, it goes into every area of your life, not just only believing what God said about you or what God says to you, also believing in having the belief in yourself, be able to do things, having the belief that you will get to a certain point and that you're not gonna give up no matter what the case. You know, that's what I'm gonna have in myself. This is a learning lesson for me. I wanna believe. There's a popular saying that phrase that goes, "If you believe, you will receive. Stand up to your feet and say no to your defeat." Popularly said by a great philosopher or great philosophers in brackets. Yeah, great philosophers name brackets. They said, "You believe you will receive, stand up to your feet, say no to your defeat. Believe and do the rest, only Jah. Huh? Believe and do your best, only God will do the rest. You can be the next if you believe." So I think that's the end for my Stream and voice. Voice. I think I should have made this screen bigger while I talk. Still, I mean, it is what it is. Now I'm just making the screen quite bad. I need a production team. I'll get to that point where I have production where you know I don't need to necessarily try and figure out everything on my own. Because now I'm the one figuring out everything on my own. Edit the scenes, talking and this. If I had like a production team, I would just be look at the camera and talk to me when I want to like be on the charts. The production team handles that. We'll get there. We'll get there. We go get there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna create. We'll get there, broskies. We'll get there. Rome wasn't built in a day. In 5 minutes, can I stretch this out to 1 hour? Let me see if there's anything in the charts. Check the charts. See live charts. Nothing in the charts. Let me see if there's anything on YouTube chat. Because I'm streaming on two platforms, and I want to get to that point. I'll be able to stream on three. Jesus Christ, stream on like three platforms at once. Not three, like multiple. If someone dropped the chat on YouTube, how would I be able to see? Yeah, I wouldn't be able to see. I think I need to have that handled. Yeah, I think I need to actually have that handled. But I don't know how I'm going to. I genuinely don't know how I'm going to see you. Genuinely don't know how I'm going to see. In case if you guys are good with all these social media platforms and how to operate them, please let me know how I can see YouTube chat. So I'm still looking, by the way. Please give me a sec. Yeah, I think I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. I have no chats. I have no chats. Boys and girls. Um, I think that's it for me. That is it for me. Much love. Much love from you all. Be safe. Keep your head up, and we'll look at this market tomorrow or monitor them. I think I should like create a Telegram, channel where I give you guys updates once we see trades. I drop updates about the trade. Like this is what we went through on the live stream. I enter now. You feel me? So yeah, I think that's something I'm gonna do. Create a Telegram, and then update you guys the trade if to enter or not. Because like this now, I just showed you guys what we're looking at in terms of setup. But when there's a opportunity to enter, might not be able to come on live or might not be able to, yeah, I might not be able to come on live, tell you guys, okay, now enter. So a telegram channel group is the best probably create for you guys. I can, you know, give you guys the update. Hey, this is what we talked about. Enter. So yeah, that's that for that. Thank you guys for coming to my stream. Bye bye.